We are getting local reaction right here in Erie County. Our Philip Ward is at our storyteller with Dr. Joe Morris from Mercyhurst University. Good evening, Philip.
Hey, Mike. Well, yeah, here's Dr. Joe Morris again joining us from Mercyhurst University, like you just said, and we appreciate you taking the time. World-renowned, obviously, and getting all those interview requests. The 90 minutes just wrapping up, sir. Was there anything for you that sticks out? What are people going to be talking about tomorrow morning?
Well, I think we'll be talking about the fact that there was a clear winner in tonight's debate, and that clear winner was the American public. This is the first time this campaign season that we've seen candidates actually have a policy discussion. And for the young people out there that may have watched their very first debate, this was what debates used to be like.
Something that you told us that your students wanted to hear more from was the policy, not so much all that mudslinging.
Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate. This entire campaign has been defined by character attacks, broader discussions about things that people that aren't bread and butter issues. This debate was filled with the type of things that I think Americans have been yearning for. That's a discussion of policy.
What do you think are some of the key issues that stick out to you that they talked about? You know, Brendan and Rachel were talking about the economy, abortion. What do you think sticks out, Doctor?
I don't know if any one single discussion sticks out any more than others. This was, I think, a well-rounded conversation where if you were watching this debate from home, you clearly see the differences between Democrats and Republicans in a way that we just haven't seen in the past several months.
Let's circle this back, Doctor, to Erie County. How does either one of these candidates now take this conversation tonight, translate that, relate to Erie County voters with that?
Well, that's, it's going to be a tough question, I think, too, for them to figure out what to do from this point going forward. There's no doubt that in Erie County, we have a desire to hear about the economy, to hear about immigration, to hear about all of these issues they spoke about. But I think the real benefit we get from tonight's debate is that we get an understanding of where the Democrats stand, where the Republicans stand. And if you're an Erie County voter still on the fence, and there aren't many of those, but if you're still on the fence, tonight probably helped you a great deal.
Final question, about 30 seconds, Doctor. Does this debate help either one of their presidential candidates now?
You know, the only way we're going to know that is to wait for a week or two to see how the polls play out. But this was, again, I think a real win for all of us, because there's no doubt going to be some movement in the polls, because tonight it was just a clear contrast between these two candidates.
Dr. Joe Morris, always a pleasure.
My
really
pleasure.
Appreciate that. Mike, all yours, sir.